We're back at it again.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hold on.
Okay then.
Grand, isn't it?
Okay, do I need to get anything? I could probably take a look just to see if there's any like medicines I need to get. Let me see here. How are the followers? Gallica's story related. Hulkenberg needs one more. Heisman needs one more. Yufa and Juna I need to work on my stats for. Nurus I need to get more of the relics. Katarina, probably story related. I'll find her along the way. Barden, I need to do his last one. Brigitte and more. So yeah, I'm pretty close. Though I'm not sure how long is left in the game.
Oh, it's you.
Mossy weapon, mossy hard armor. Why not? Let's get them both. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'll get that one.
Hey, mister.
I don't really need to get any of the others. Bye. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get another talisman. Man, that's a lot of them. Why not? I'll just buy out the rest here.
Hey, mister.
Was that another? Yeah, it was.
What's it now? Tunic.
Now, where was I?
So we can go to Academia before leaving.
Oh. Welcome. I have faith.
That's a good...
Oh, you'll come again.
That's the way.
Beg pardon?
Oi there.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pocket. I say we just leave the...
Yeah, that's...
Well, as soon as we get to Alterbury,
While I...
then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, he doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that, Juna. We'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heaven...
So where is the false lock? Right here. Oh, what do you...
Such detail.
When we get to Alterbury, we'll pass off the fake to Luis.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers.
That's not good.
Wait, footsteps.
You're late.
Right, all present.
Aye, aye, me hearties! What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Butlin was very specific. I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently.
We'll be back with some fantastic tales to tell.
Yes.
Two,
This
three.
is Alterbury Heights.
So then there's the area around here, and then we make our way back up to Grand Trad. Okay.
This place...
Ah,
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Indeed. Seriously. You. All right.
Courage, I don't need to do any more. So wisdom's at 4. Is there anybody? You know what? Let me see if there's a new book. That's exactly what I'll read.
Now then.
Wow, okay.
Tolerance. Why that?
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp, just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers.
Indeed. All right, then.
Pardon?
It's my first time seeing that box.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, of course.
All right.
Wow, okay, that's gonna be a lot.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
I guess. So?
Alright, I doubt there's any way to talk to any of them right now. Okay. Let's continue that book.
All right.
Come look at this!
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could, perfectly balanced by the work of nature, the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation. Ooh.
On guard!
What?
Speaking of... Listen!
Yes. All right.
As for me, bombs away!
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the Gauntlet Runner can.
Got it.
But
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis nearly time.
got it?
All right then.
Got a sec?
All right.
Alright, so big boost to tolerance, and then another big boost from finishing the book.
All right.
Ooh, is it at? Nope, almost.
Nura speaking.
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving...
Just look at it.
Hey,
Something something. Increase my wisdom.
All right.
Yep.
Hey,
That.
Hey!
Well then. That's my fault.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves.
the seat of sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We hear at last.
Well done. So,
I am called Euphrasia, priestess of the island.
you do not detest me?
I owe my life to them. And
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Fortin. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground. The Caradrius' battery.
what?
At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow.
The whole event will be held over 2 days.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that sanctism...
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Fortin dies. He and sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth...
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed...
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything... The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Fortin's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and... Understood. For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow...
It seems the lance passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman.
No,
Yufa?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he? I was sure that deep down, all people. You made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're...
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out. Here's...
Why?
Then what?
I thought this city was...
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only name.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from...
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists...
Speaking of... Certainly.
Well, eh?
Oi!
What in the...
Hey, listen!
Forden's the other Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
All right, then.
Say there.
Right.
That damned Luis. Hold tight now.
Now what am I to do?
Say...
Look at that.
Who'll take the crown now?
You there!
Hang on, what if... let's see... Yep!
Who'll take the crown now?
You're not serious.
Oh my!
So long, then.
Hello there.
Oh, grand.
Oi!
Hey, mister!
Aha. Hello there.
Yeah, amazing. Hey, mister!
Now what am I to do? Welcome. Wait.
A band of you. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna?
One glance and you knew.
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your...
You follow Sanctism's...
You?
I'm Refantazio. I'm the priestess of...
The priestess? Impossible.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might...
You would raise another tribe.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so.
But if you insist...
It's just... You look so... Fine. You can stay here.
Thank you.
Not all of us mainland Mistari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather and... well... It's a sorry excuse for an innkeeper to...
Thank you.
Oh, look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler. Between...
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing.
I should think not.
Why?
Anyway, strategy.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult...
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less... But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal...
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option. We attack... Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good.
Of course. So... what? Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you.
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast...
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that... Wait, are you...
Luis would be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the...
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for an...
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means...
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again.
But who's actually going...
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. Laugh, if you like. I know it sounds silly, but...
Indeed.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it.
Will you do it, Captain?
I planned to.
Right. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place. Hulkenberg and I will secure the... Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles.
No, we can't.
Don't worry about it. Good night.
What's wrong, Del?
That lance they handed over. Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it. The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Either way, we have to tell.
No need. They'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat.
Most likely? Del, you remember they talked all... Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what...
That's enough, Baz. Joke on.
But them not even helped you out a few times. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of...
Suppose you're right.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Forden's or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The Saints' Day festivities in Alderbury will be kicking off on the eve of the festival. We'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the and it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go-around. Lots of new info from candidate Rudolph. A legendary nail, thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth, garb, said to have... We've got artifacts of all kinds, pulled from obscurity into the public. But the news on everyone's lips. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reported... Meanwhile, candidate Forden, too, may have claimed what is said to... Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top...
So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch...
Yes, but I also...
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no mind...
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time. First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough. Don't worry, I'll be...
As for us...
I wonder if that was Juna talking to Luis.
Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he...
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling. Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him only by his...
We'll make sure this succeeds.
Well...
So begins our last mission, then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare.
Right.
It'll be okay.
Oi. Now what am I to do? Now what am I to do? Oi.
Yeah, amazing.
Hello there.
How grand. How grand.
How about it?
Oh, yeah?
Bene. Pretty good. Ha, looking like...
Exactly.
Aww.
How grand. Beg pardon?
Oi, oi!
Huh.
Wonderful. I'm chuffed. You. You.
Well, hello. Indeed, 'tis not so bad.
That will be quite enough. Oh, fine.
Wonderful.
Aha, over there.
Check this out. Let's go see.
Okay, just making sure I'm on the right class. Soul Hacker, Samurai, Dark Knight, Ninja, Mask, Dancer, Summoner. Okay. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and save real quick.
I won't let it stand.
Let's go see.
Well, now, what are we...
At last.
Got it.
Onward.
All right.
So,
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
let's go. All right.
I'm sure of it. Time to go.
First,
stay there.
everything's pretty standard.
Oi.
Nope, okay, so gotta go this way.
Yep, we're safe here. Look.
Oh,
Hey,
actually,
then
You're not serious.
it's all clear.
say. Oh my. foolish.
Oh, hey.
You're not serious. Ridiculous.
It's all clear.
Why is this happening?
Honestly.
Why is this happening? What if? That gives me an idea. What am I? I'm sure of it. Closure.
Oh, yeah?
Say there.
Oi! Whoa, isn't that...
That reminds...
Thank you very much indeed.
Is this perhaps?
Yay, we've done it! Yay, we... Ready? Check this out.
No.
What?
What?
So apparently...
What?
That was a great...
Got it?
Let's go.
The future is uncertain. That is... Understood? Yes.
Good grief.
Now, take a look.
At last. Got a sec? Let's go. Let's hurry. No way! Everything's pretty standard. Nice!
All right.
Yeah, we'll find
How's
an
that?
Marvelous.
Come on!
I knew we could count on you.
Who's there?
Watch out! They're weak to ice. Let's stop them cold.
Burn!
Look at their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I can do this.
It is your turn. This is the end.
Expose your sins.
A tough one.
Take my fullest power. something.
Great find. Keep it.
Alright, how's that? What now?
Such an elegant fighter.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention there for a second.
Nice.
We've done it. Marvelous.
That one leads up there, that one leads up there.
Push through.
Hey, great job.
We can breathe a little easier now, I think.
Let's do it.
What?
We can make sure.
Come forth, royal soul. Burn!
That's your opening, Captain.
To go to his side.
Take my fullest power. Heed me.
The freedom of a walk by this power.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Darkness!
Insolent heathens! Take this! I won't lose.
We shall sweep them!
This can't be.
Yufa hit their weakness! Yeah!
Well, now this is, I'm told, it's believed to be an ancient artifact called a Holy Grail. Truly, a relic.
It looks just like the Grail from Persona 5.
The pagans looted this from the church's vaults in antiquity. God, in his omniscience, is said to have imbued it with his essence, giving it the power.
And how did such a glorious...
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual through guided prayer, anyone can be saved.
Just incredible. But
I think it's obvious. I suppose that marks His Eminence Forden as the sole winner.
ladies and gentlemen,
Wait, Forden was last to present? That's not right. We've not seen...
No. I think we're finally having a show end without incident.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine... And now, it is my distinct honor to present a... Please, join me in welcoming the diva herself, Juna, for a performance of the opera's opening piece.
Well, Louise, rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic. Then why are you so reluctant? No matter. The race's outcome is beyond your meddling now. Victory is mine.
Let's hurry.
Finally.
What now?
We're here.
Our escape route is secure.
Good. But time's running out. All will...
Okay. It's finally time to end this. Juna's song is about to start.
From my fingertip flies a butterfly, how it pines for the moon above. Fire calls its name, flying to the flame, burning as free as it can be. Out there, deep and dark in the valley mist.
Focus. You can only get one shot at this.
Fearing in my soul what I can't control. I can't close my eyes to the sunrise. From the shadow of the dawn, fingers brush my neck with a reminder. Oh, anguish traveler, my name is thine, and thou art I. Like the wind, shine through darkest night. Oh, never stray. Trust your eyes to steer you now. Trembling finger, hopeless to my dream. Dawn will break now. Reach out
We got him! Right?
Hey! The lance! Hurry!
What's going on? Is there something blocking it?
Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor! That was our kingdom's lovely songstress, Juna. Moving right along.
It didn't work. Come back.
Hail!
Taking that into account.
Ludicrous.
True.
Hey! Hurry!
Ah, yeah, that just looks like a boss fight area.
Why do you dawdle?
We do not know. Should we withdraw to retrieve it?
Lost a lance? Perhaps it's this one. At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you... If you know what the lance is capable of... No! It seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions. That being said, you truly have impressed me.
Say it!
I see your performance...
Yes! The curtain fall...
So...
Come on! He's ready to listen, so say it! You know there's something he needs...
Luis, I challenge you to a duel.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for. In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge. I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play. So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood. I will end your life with my own hands.
Then it's to be a direct confrontation after all.
A duel makes the king's magic powerless, which means... Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
I am the hero. The savior of this country.
You would save it, would you? I hope that dream does not end in futility. My name is Luis Guiaburn. I am the rightful king. He who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia. Attack in any number. Wield any weapons. But fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me its strength.
Ooh, okay. I don't think that, you know, I don't think Yuffie, I don't think Yuffie's gonna be there, so I think we bring Heisme.
Go ahead. Have at me. An attempt on the life of Luis Guiaburn is a folly most cannot afford.
We've come this far. Let's fight with all we have, Captain.
Luis, I will make an end of you here.
I should expect no less by a...
This is our mission. We'll see justice done.
Come forth, royal soul.
Oh, one moment. Alright, we're back.
Darkness!
Be neither timid ninja! Charge!
Are you prepared? The power of lightning!
Is everyone with blade in hand? I will protect you!
My friends! My friends!
Bear witness! I strike!
Dang.
Come!
Okay.
Accept my strength! I strike!
Captain,
Lend me your
got your
strength.
defenses down.
All right, let's go!
The magic seeds!
Let us clean... Mustn't settle for a favor, if I may.
I call upon royal power within! I call the lightning!
You needn't hold back.
Oh, power of heroes!
This may be your only chance to kill me.
We're not out of this yet.
I owe you.
This is strength!
I see.
Nice one.
Let's go.
To kill!
Is that Captain,
I'll use what I must.
down.
You needn't hold back.
The power of lightning!
I've come! I missed the shield!
I owe you.
Quite a boon.
I won't hold back! Shroud!
Bear witness! I strike to kill! I strike to kill! Bloody hell! I strike to kill!
Is everyone okay? Gotta heal up. The captain's on his last legs. Someone, get him healed up.
I'll use this.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Here!
Thanks. I stand ready. To you!
This
Come
may be
forth,
your
royal
only
sword.
chance to kill me.
Scour!
Be neither timid nor arrogant. Oh, power of kings! Freeze! Apologies. Would you finish it?
This is strength!
Come! Accept my challenge.
So heavy.
I strike to kill!
Nothing.
I strike to
Is
kill!
that all?
Captain,
Let's do
your
this!
defense is down.
Something else. I shall vanquish evil. Die hard.
I defer to you.
Soul Hacker! Darkness!
A tough one.
Witness our secret technique!
You can do this!
Sleet! Mandible berry.
I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
Captain's down.
Come!
Someone, help us
Accept
up
my
there.
challenge!
My strength. Hey,
Samurai!
hey!
I call
Wake
the
up!
lightning!
We're still in a fight
Serve
here.
the enemy. Just the thing. Still fight.
Interesting.
By this power! With healing power!
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
This is strength! Come! Accept my
What was that?
challenge! I strike to kill! Come! Accept my
The
challenge!
audacity! Hulkenberg!
I'll use what I
there's
must.
several ailments slowing you down.
Okay, no
Hulkenberg's
holding
guard is
back!
down.
The power of lightning! Tougher than I thought.
Let justice prevail. As the point of a sword. Worthy for
Captain,
The freedom of
got
come
your defenses
forth,
down.
royal soul! Shroud!
Still up.
Bear witness! I strike!
I feel your pain.
Finesse.
I
Beautiful
strike!
dodge, high
Kill!
Accept your fate. Hidden arm.
Let's do this!
Freeze!
I underestimated.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I shall strive to use this tower.
Steady effort is key.
Lord Luis, do not interfere! Oh.
You falter even now.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Lord Luis!
A fine blow. You've surprised me. But why? Why are you so intent on killing me?
You of all people should know the answer.
I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he ain't dead yet.
Did we?
Lord Luis?
At long last, we have brought him to justice. The great...
Apologies. Things fell up.
Even so, we could not have triumphed without...
Wait! It's good that...
Yes!
This looks dire.
If Forden spies Luis's body run through with a lance, he'll realize its power.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance.
No. Too late for that. It's already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it up and take it with no explanation...
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony.
Please wait. Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling your supporters you deceive.
She's right. The audience has no idea what's going.
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience.
You want to win their sympathy?
I don't know, but we have to get on stage now.
I know that face. Was that Luis? Someone...
Allow me.
Hey, yo, ain't no...
Lord Luke,
he's dead. Your Eminence, this was found off stage. Lance.
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead, without question.
You're absolutely...
I checked him thrice over.
Luis? Dead?
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy.
What? You claim this lance?
Yes.
God, Buff!
Years ago, Luis ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes. Traitor and Kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions. But today, finally, we have seen justice done. Luis has paid for his sins. And at last...
I had not realized you were such an actor. Or to...
It's just hitting me now.
Now, everyone!
That explains why the songstress was so often with...
I understand. It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the Prince's own guard would fall in. You have done well to execute the rebel. I'm sure that His late Majesty and his... And of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities.
Thank you.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came... But where you faltered then, you
Wait a minute.
today. Is...
Oh, no.
Now, this lance. The Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the...
Yes. As you...
Indeed.
Think you can just walk away, do ya?
Okay, top 5.
So you lot were working against us from the start.
What was your motive?
If this was truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we... Captain, do you not agree?
All right.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark.
No. We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne.
What's that? The prince? He's dead. He's dead, all right.
He had to be declared dead in order to protect him.
And the only way left... Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its service.
I cannot expect you to understand.
You did this for the prince! His father, the king, was a coward! Puppet of Forden! It was because of him that this... And for his son! For his bloody, useless corpse of a son! What made you...
Worth more? I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more.
I myself have never met His Highness. Nor do I...
Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still banded together. Through them, I saw the pop...
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought...
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now. I know we'd be happy to have you.
Hold a moment. These two...
No. Their hearts are as loyal as any of ours. They but...
Lady Juna... I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sudden igniter experiments, and now protecting him's all I've got.
Del.
Maybe it is time to step back. Get away from this bloody business. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that don't feel right after you wake. So, we're drifters now.
Look, I'm not the smart one, you lot know that, so I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused and... Damn it, I just... Oh, Del, wait! You mean all that about the
Never could say what you were feeling.
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no...
Yes, you're right! What's going on? The cursed thorns haven't dis-
Complete the Montario Opera House.
But the caster is dead.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public.
His Highness still suffers under the curse.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body double. No. There's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely. After all, it put the lance in...
Knowing all that... Might the curse have been cast by someone...
But that would mean...
That bastard was no innocent.
True enough, old boy. But that's not...
He said it himself. That killing him accomplished...
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession.
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps Luis was researching the curse. If he was framed, it is possible he aimed to...
But if it wasn't Luis...
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back.
Right. I remember Forden mentioned something about...
Fie! No, I can recall nothing else. Yet... No, I told the investigators only that I failed to capture...
What?
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know?
Could Forden be the one behind?
I have no evidence.
You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire dashed set?
Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the...
Sounds like motive enough to...
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person.
We'll need that divine lance back, too. It's not so...
Hey, I'm going to go talk to my sister. Sister, I should explain.
Is it safe for you to come to such a...
What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot or anything.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the King's protective magic. But I never thought you... And that lance you presented...
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't... But at least we kept a tyrant of the...
And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something. About Sanctifex...
Because... Well, now that Luis is out, a man as powerful as him, well... You know how it is. You hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to...
Oh, loosen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk. Especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold. I don't suppose... Sorry. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was unlikely as it is. If it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you...
What do you mean?
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the...
Sister?
Nothing. I'm fine. If attacked...
Sister.
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's saint, I must be strong enough to play the part.
What if it was her?
Harder drinks today. It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters. I'll see you again soon.
About that. Let's rest.
What now?
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctify.
Looks like Dracodios hasn't...
Dead. The royal family's murderer has been... I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about...
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace.
No.
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? But the throne's decided by the king.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this...
Oi! The game's not over!
We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all...
Forden for the throne!
Hail!
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor. Tournament won or no, his dominance will soon be up.
Let's go.
Now?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
We have no...
If there really is...
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand? What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is treason against...
Assassins. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished...
Precisely the sort...
Baseless, is it? In that...
The royal family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain.
You... traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Judge these ruffians with...
Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who...
What the hell's going on? I thought the prince... It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Wait.
Please tell me it's Luis. Yep.
Who are you?
We're at a festival. Should we not be festive? Oh. I've come to meet you, Forden.
Luis? Impossible. How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Louise!
Oh!
But why?
That one's the fake.
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit. Just like this is the true lance.
You snake, Louise.
Did he just kill?
No.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here, what the fuck?
What's going? Good people, you have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind for casting his sins upon me. For seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule. What's the matter? You seem lost for words. You believe me resurrected? Even if I could defy death, then how? How are you alive? Forden's attendant.
No! Zorba?
Back at the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if the need arose.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand. And the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Impossible. The lance pierced you.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far good, so I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death.
Why'd you have the real lance? Wasn't it?
wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you. I was present for the inspection.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us? Ever since...
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks.
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you... That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were dead. In other words, the curse's victim still... For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition. Even with the difficulty of the king's magic in... So... His Venerable Highness the... Where is he?
Please, spare us! No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctus break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Don't!
Thank you. You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that! This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lord!
I see. So even you two have faltered.
Vitelio! Hey! Wake up!
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
Stop talking, Del.
I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey. Del? Del!
Pitiful. See what Brotherhood earned them.
Lord Louis, that's what it all comes down to for you. It doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to it. But we had it wrong. You're a ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastard we...
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Louis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
This way!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who
We didn't do it, but we should probably...
Shut up! What about Del? You saw what the...
I will not let you... Your brother didn't do this, so you...
Shut!
Come,
Oh, it went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that's reserved for...
You can expect little else in Altabri.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a crew...
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off.
It's all right. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Tell me, the fact that you were there, Lady Juna.
Basilio.
best to leave him be for a while.
By the way, Have you checked the far side?
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command.
We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now, Luis knows the princes are loved.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my... But that's tomorrow's concern. As for tonight...
It's you, kid. Seems you made...
Are you alive? Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick.
Doesn't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I'm... Basilio. Protect the weak. Swear you'll do it. Not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you. Don't give me that look. Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight. But why?
O Lodestar, ye grief-racked brother, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
See you around, Dell.
Oh, man. Dang.
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
It's you lot. From before.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Ardell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad. Thanks.
Basilio, the badass bruiser carrying his brother's honor.
By God, what in the world is that, Lance? It struck down Santifex Forden right before our eyes. That's supposed to be...
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church.
Before all else, we must choose a successor, but they need not share.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
This girl? Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal.
See, sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people.
Rella.
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not... The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so...
Even so,
Allow me to clarify.
Well...
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor. And Rella, at that.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it...
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all, gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that sound...
No! This can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would...
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet.
This isn't good.
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes...
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight... If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that'll be a tough... After all, just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to...
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Front-runner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be...
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered.
So many obstacles.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince.
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty?
I'm in. As long as they don't find out.
You can't just casually drop an...
Adzel was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position...
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family...
If I'm... His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark. I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say you?
I am the prince. Was that believable?
Even this doesn't get to you?
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give my cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished. Can't let the lad be the only one with it.
Can we talk?
There's Basilio around. Oh, there he is.
Sam?
Let's go.
All right then.
What's happened?
Awfully chilly out. What are we to do?
Let's hear what's this way.
There's nothing there.
This way can refer to the horizontal movement of the...
We got a mother of business.
Oh, my fingers are gonna freak out. Sawdust.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
That area's blocked off.
What is it?
Okay, medicine shop. And it's mean, yep, weapon shop right there, and armor next to it.
Okay? Get yourself a good deal here.
Actually, let's
Now then.
sell all. Wow, that was a lot. Moss Caliber.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's fine.
What do you think? Good.
How come I'm never finding weapons for
What now?
for Stroll?
Get yourself a
It's strange. Actually, wait, got some appraisals.
How nice.
Indeed.
Oh, wait a minute, darn it. Let me go...
Now.
Nice!
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right then.
Let's go. I'm tired.
Sure.
Good night.
Yeah. You. I mean, no.
Hey, mate. So...
Yeah.
Ah.
Then... I...
Whatever.
Leave it to me.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis.
Hold on! I thought it was Sanctifex for...
I think it's both. But hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but...
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely...
St. Renner is here.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, queen.
The saint herself is to be up.
Chill out for just jumping mid-race like that. Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when...
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed the throne. Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to
Listen to that roar. Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose...
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left her.
I object! Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Sanctifex. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life!
Master Gideon, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is...
Friends gathered here. Do you really believe once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late?
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real...
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose...
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vast...
Friends!
Is that Luis's...
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict. For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. You preach the true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weak. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done... It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is...
Skill? What skill would you...
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of...
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king?
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, oh great...
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist.
Luis Guyaburn. What manner of life has this man...
He says that, but with that lance, he killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens...
Do not fear. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sis?
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O King! There can be no more doubt! The masses desire a truly fair battle!
Be this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs!
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee. Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
You see that light just...
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear. Children lost in Sanctism's shadow! The fog of deception has finally cleared! There is no God! Think hard on your salvation.
No. He would even... It's true. His Majesty... If it is...
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, I can finally face... A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. Luis, the rightful heirs. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hythlodius V, last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? His Highness?
His Highness the Prince!
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself...
Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister? I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but... His Highness the Prince has elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was... The Prince...
Enough!
A bold gambit, to reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
Number 3, okay.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent.
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden. You want to talk? Please step down.
And you think yourself my better, do you? My magic.
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more, stand down.
Did you see that? Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see, but rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect...
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country, as long as we...
Saint Rella.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond... Sister!
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never... Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God, that true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to...
Saint Rel...
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip...
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim the real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse. I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffered.
Wait. No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he...
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify.
This isn't good. There's magic flood...
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of...
No! Why? Sister, you can't have!
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. All you can do now. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the rod. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried.
Isn't that...
Halt! I will not let you escape. You will never leave this city alive. I am...
Oi! They're calling in the cavalry! We've got incoming runners, plural!
Norris! Swiftly!
Lost it, I know! Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky!
So we do. Then, that's what we'll do. We fly!
Wait, you're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. He speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Norris! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
What the...
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time. Let's
Possible. It can fly.
We're flying like a rally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
This will take some getting used to.
After that drop, I thought we'd die, even if we didn't crash.
A bit of fake.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
Aren't you flying already?
What's that supposed to...
Ah, don't go poking the bear fairy, my lad. Really, I'd never have done this without you giving me the push I need.
So, about our next...
We must pursue Pursue Rella as soon as possible.
Where did she say she was going?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now.
You don't say. Nope.
For a dropout,
The Royal Mage Academy, then. It was known as the finest school in the kingdom.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days?
No, it can't be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything.
That would be prudent, yes. If she is truly the culprit, then this means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Yes. Juna, would you
I can't afford... If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand.
Lady June?
What's the matter?
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that... something's... I'm sorry. It's hard...
Alright, I think that's where we go ahead and call it for the night. Did a lot there. Alright, thanks everybody for coming out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.